seems to be the new branding trend in vogue, naming rights of metro stations. Vodafone, Airtel and Micromax started the trend, and last week we saw IndusInd Bank follow suit and tie up with Rapid Metro Rail Gurgaon to own the naming and branding rights of a metro station. In fact, it seems to be so popular that MTS is also expected to roll out its own metro station any day now. But what's interesting about IndusInd is that it's the first bank in India to embark on this exercise, and they're going to be using this platform to showcase a whole host of its new product offerings. Tara Kapoor brings you the details.
Private sector lender IndusInd Bank clearly does not want to position itself as a small neighborhood bank anymore. Their aspirations are to be a high-end brand that caters to the banking needs of the young and emerging affluent across the country. So IndusInd's first step in transforming its image is by owning the branding rights of a metro station in Gurgaon. Launched on the 7th of May, the station will now be called IndusInd Bank Cyber City. As part of its branding and advertising drive, IndusInd Bank will also open a state-of-the-art, fully digitized branch at the station that would be manned by about 4 to 5 employees.
Gurgaon is a priority sort of city for us, and in sort of a first of a kind that we are experimenting with what we call transit advertisement. So the footfalls over these stations are pretty high. The sort of customer base that we are looking at passes through these stations. And not only is it the sponsorship of the branding for 5 years, it's also a branch that will open. So a completely digitized branch will open here in the next 6 weeks or so. So it fits into our overall scheme of sort of, creating a high street brand.
IndusInd Bank and Rapid Metro Gurgaon have signed a 5-year contract for the naming rights of the metro station. IndusInd Bank has been focusing on Gurgaon as a high priority market for quite some time. And the fact that it's ramped up its branches in the area to 15 in the last 12 months is a clear indicator of its importance to IndusInd. Not only that, going forward, the bank has also identified 12 markets, mainly in Tier 2 cities, where it would focus its energies on similar branding initiatives to woo the young and affluent. Dubai Metro was the first project in the world to sell station naming rights, and this was followed by metros across the globe. IndusInd Bank is joining a small handful of brands in India, namely Airtel, Vodafone and Micromax, who have done this kind of branding exercise in the past. Most of these contracts are usually awarded for 5 years and can then be extended by another 5 years. According to industry estimates, annual rights for each station are sold between 2 to 6 crore rupees. The name of the successful bidder will prefix the name of the station. The company will have rights to 13 elements like the areas in the station, pamphlets, brochures, the metro's website and during announcements.